Well, what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Seems like all of the offers what we had recently for a brand new tier 8 premium medium tank, and you being able to buy it for in-game gold or some other special events like the currency conversion, not currency but the XP conversion over here, sales and other sales. It all makes sense now, guys. It was preparing us for this assembly shop event, Vickers MBT Mk, a sniper and gunslinger combo, guys. So we have a brand new assembly shop event coming. This is our 5th assembly shop. Yes, we have Object 780, then we had Lion, then Kampfpanzer, then what was the latest one? Oh, 452K, and now this one. So this is the 5th assembly shop event, and this time it is a simple single-shot sniper, guys. This is actually, I have played with this tank, and I'm going to tell you a couple words about that as well, how it felt to play with it and what I think about that and so on. But here is the full article for this event, and here is the full introduction video for this vehicle as well. It is only 2 minutes 50 seconds long, so I have not seen that. I was serving it or I was preserving it to watch it together. So let's see what they reveal over here.
On July 25th, everybody will find out what an ideal gun is capable of. This
in 3 days.
The Vickers 3, created for export, but keeping its British character, fast like an English thoroughbred racehorse. So accurate that Rifleman Sharp himself would envy it. With a view range so high that it can see the difference between Bournemouth, Plymouth and Portsmouth. Yes, this tank is a medium, but its characteristics are far from middling. Its 105mm L7 gun is one of the best in its class. With stabilization like this, you don't want to stop and aim at all. Even at mid-range, you can just fire on the move. Firing from a distance is even better, since the
That was a very bold statement, by the way.
excellent accuracy unlocks its full potential. The Vickers doesn't care how far its target is. All shells, including heat ones, fly fast and let you comfortably hit faraway targets. The aiming time won't let you down. You aim quickly, you destroy quickly. Armor penetration is also excellent. All types of shells open hardened steel like canned goods. The tank features a combination of good damage per shot and per minute. What else does an ideal gun need? Good depression, and here it is, all 10 degrees. Just
very nice.
Perfect.
By the way, Wargaming, when are we going to get that training ground? When are we going to get that training ground where I'm able to go in alone, solo, and test out some things?
Ideal gun need.
When?
Good depression, and here it is. All 10 degrees, just perfect. 850
-10
horses
is nice.
quickly deliver the firepower into position. The excellent view range ensures the Vickers will have targets to fire at. As for protection, let's just say it's not an assault vehicle. The armor doesn't allow for mistakes. Your best defense is movement
It has no armor
and controlling the situation around you. A professional sniper doesn't get lost in close combat, but becomes an agile marksman.
Flank it. Flank that guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rate of
Mess
fire,
this type up. Boom.
maneuverability, gun depression. All these help you win regardless of the range, especially if you're a composed and careful commander. The Vickers 3 will be your personal extra-class sniper. You can spend the resources you want, and if you're quicker than others, you will also get a 3D style with a unique number for your vehicle.
Whale of the Year, Customer of the Year number over here, right? Wargaming's Customer of the Year number. Well, actually, all jokes aside, many free-to-play players get the numbered version as well if you have collected enough resources in time, saved up, hoarded up like Gollum, right? But you don't need that number.
Assembly shop in World of Tanks on July 25th.
July 25th. All right, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Vickers Mk. Now, easy explanation, easy description for this vehicle. As I said, I did play with this tank, and it honestly felt like a British Leopard. Very good gun, good mobility, you know, not as fast as Leopard 1, of course. But the gun handling was nice, it felt comfortable. The alpha damage is 390 instead of 420 what the Leopard 1 gets, for example, but it, you know, reloads faster because of that. And here are the overall specs. So 390 alpha. Well, let's go back. No, wrong side, wrong way. Let's go back. 390 alpha or 480 with high explosive. And the high explosive does come with 105 millimeters of penetration. 268 with APCR and 330 with heat. So quite a comfortable number of penetrations over here all around. Pretty nice penetration. 1900 hit points, 55 drop speed or 60 if you're playing with turbo. I would say experimental turbo is pretty nice to have on this vehicle, for example. 25 moving backwards is also nice and comfy. We have 0.27 base dispersion, guys. Aiming time is good. The stabilization is very good as well. 1.5 thousand meters shell velocity, as they said in the video. Also very nice. Heat velocity 1.2k. Nice. HE also nice. Minus 10 degrees of gun depression is very workable. This is, you know, very good gun depression. I mean, and 8-second reload time. And survivability wise, of course, this is where this tank does not shine. The armor is absolute trash. And that is it. There is like no other way to put it. If you bounce anything, you are just lucky. You were just lucky, and a bad play that you got shot, but lucky that you got lucky that you bounced, right? 410 meter view range is also very, very snazzy and nice to have. So all in all, when I played with this tank, it did feel comfortable. Like, the mobility is there, you know, 22 horsepower per ton powered weight ratio, 50 top speed or 60, depends, you know, if you use turbo or not, 25 to 28 reverse speed. Mobility was getting you around on the battlefield, and I'm just a sucker for good gun handling, and this tank has a good gun handling. And long story short, this is how I felt about this, at least. If you do like Leopard 1 in World of Tanks, you most likely are going to like this tank as well. You know, it is not identical to Leopard 1, but it is pretty damn close and pretty damn similar to the Leopard 1's playstyle. And I'm saying it for, especially for the average casual player, you know, who enjoys World of Tanks every now and then. Leopard 1 has some advantages over this. This tank has some other advantages over this. I would say to have secondary round as heat with fast velocity and high penetration, you know, in many situations is better to have than two different penetration values on APCR rounds, what Leopard 1 gets, for example. Also 390 alpha with a faster reload than Leopard 1 is also quite an advantage. And let's go to Dezrng for a second. And from here you can see the advantages and disadvantages. So more DPM despite having lower alpha, but you know, this makes it just tiny little bit worse trader. You know, Leopard 1 having 420 alpha is, of course, if you have a chance to take a single shot, then you do more damage that way. Aiming time is not as good, but still very, very good. Better accuracy actually than on Leopard 1, and you see, like, those stabilization numbers are absolute god tier, I would say. Minus 10 degrees of gun depression as well. Not as fast as I said, but the rain resistance numbers are better, as you can see. I would say armor is basically the same. 10 meters less. Oh no, sorry, actually Leopard 1 has 410 meter view range as well. So right, this is Vickers, and if we go over here, you can see that this is full green, guys. This whatever is able to see this tank is able to penetrate it. The only way how you bounce anything is if they hit the edge of your tank. Like, it is completely full green with APCR. You can see, like, there is no armor value whatsoever. So you need to peek the reach lines. You need to be sneaky, and that way you're able to get good use out of it, right? So let's put, you know, quite the standard setup. I would say many people, if we, let's go with bounty equipment, for example. Let's say, ideally, what you would love to do, of course, is maybe this type of setup, you know, with experimental turbo. Just gives you the extra stabilization on the top of the traverse speed and on the top of the top speed as well. And with the cruise skills, you're able to get your view range up here as well. This ventilation is just, boosting your DPM even more, up to 3,700. This is just one of the setups, for example. Or alternatively, you actually could use the hardening over here as well, as an example. And I would say this tank, to make this tank into a CVS combo vehicle, over here if you take this, let's say, boom, camo, reload time, maybe, and maybe nothing over here, I don't want to lose any of those. And if you go like that, and also let's put CVS over here, I'm just trying to theory craft something. Commander's vision system. Let's put low noise exhaust over here and go to optics. What are we looking at? 25 camo. Oh, I do not have any cruise skills. Let's put those on, of course. Boom, boom, boom. So this is pretty snazzy, yeah, you can see that it is becoming very nice. 500, holy moly, 521 meter view range, 35 moving camo, guys. So you could be a sneaky little scout as well. And why I'm showcasing this over here with this build is that, look, your DPM is still very good. And because the gun handling, the base gun handling is absolute god tier, your gun handling, you don't have to worry about that. You do not need to worry about not using a stabilizer, for example, right, in this situation, because your gun handling is still pretty damn good. Of course, like every single gun, it can derp, but this definitely is one of those tanks that can be extremely annoying, turning it into a scout and still doing a lot of damage while being stealthy and while getting a lot of assistance as well, because look at that, sick view range, which devalues a lot of enemy camo right from the get-go. So this is Vickers, ladies and gentlemen. How you want to get this vehicle, it is totally up to you. I would say the universal fragments and national fragments, those are the easiest to get, because you get those from daily missions, so you can fill up the progression 36% already using the blueprints over here. After that, you basically have to figure out what is the easiest resource for you to get back. Is it credits? If it is credits, you can throw some credits into it. If you are interested about this tank overall, guys, for example, 25 million credits get you another 20% only, though. Gold, I would say gold, it is going to be very expensive. To fill it with gold, you need 55,000 gold. Now, the cheapest way, I would say, to get that is if you get this for free XP, but here is a little caveat. You must have converted that free experience already when the conversion ratio was 1 gold equals 40 free experience. That way, if the math does not lie, I think that was 25,000, right? Because you need 1 million free experience divided by 40. And yes, you need a 25,000 gold for that. So basically, this is the cheapest way to get this vehicle if you convert it to XP. But why are we talking about that now when the conversion is not here? So fragments, credits, like bonds, very hard to come by. Gold, well, gold, the only way you can get gold is like very rarely they give it away for free, but you have to spend real money. Free XP is something you can grind, yes, and now you have the free XP boosters as well, so this might be your third best option to fill it up over here. And we need another 440,000, for example. Something like this, for example. But it is up for everyone. Personally, I don't know your resources inside World of Tanks, but just a couple words about that. And a couple words about the tank, guys. In all honesty, it is not like the best, the greatest tank I've ever played with, but it is definitely not the worst tank I have ever seen on the battlefield as well. It is pretty damn decent actually. It doesn't break the game. Felt comfortable to play, and you know, kind of a refreshing feeling to hit your shots where you aim more often than not. Exactly like the Leopard 1 gives me, you know? Like Leopard 1 can terp, can troll sometimes, but usually your shots go where you aim them. If you're not going to get this vehicle, well, you're not going to miss out extremely much. If you like this type of playstyle, you should just research Leopard 1 from the Dezrng. This is my point over here. Good gun handling, sniper, medium tank that is relatively fast. Hopefully this gives you a quick little overview over here. Without featuring the gameplay, sorry, as I said, I'm not at home and I do not have my replay files over here with me, but, you know, we were able to see this tank over here in action. By the way, I have to give props to Wargaming's, I don't know, graphics team or whoever is responsible for this. This is pretty damn awesome, actually. You know, this type of vehicle review is pretty damn awesome. Can I hire you guys? Because I need that for some video ideas, please? Anyway, like that shot over here. But guys, yeah, let me know. Are you going for it? Are you excited for it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I love you all. I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome. Take care and bye.